I can't wait. Oh, are there more in here? Oh, there's another little baby. Oh, there's a few little babies in there. Oh. I moved the small pots closer to the light by putting boxes underneath of them. And we have quite a bit of germination now. I'm so excited. We have about 44 in there. We have about, I don't know, 8 in there. So that's Salvia cochineal. That has like 44 in there. Wild bergamot has about 8. We only have 1 purple coneflower out of these 2 pots. We have like 1 or 2 side oats grandma. And then, oh, it's so hard to film this one. Oh, the light makes it hard to see. But there's like 10 Canada Wildrye. There's only 1 switchgrass right now. And there's like 4 aromatic aster, but there's not any sneezeweed or Indian grass yet. So those are the 2 that I have none yet. But so far I'm really excited. Oh, look at these little babies. Oh my gosh. Look at this progress, you guys. Salvia coccinea, which I think I was calling cochineal. Anyway, I heard someone else say it, so now I'm saying coccinea. So I think that's right. I actually thinned this pot of salvia recently, and I still left a lot in there, but I did thin it. I snipped, you can kind of see the little stems down in there, hopefully. Snipped some of those off to thin it. I just felt like it was too crowded. I had over 60 seedlings in there, and this one's getting a little bit of that stuff on top of the soil. Hopefully that's okay. I think it might be, depending on what that is. I'm getting some true leaves on some of these things. The salvia, the aromatic aster. You can kind of see the true leaves on the aromatic aster down there. The switchgrass and Canada Wildrye are doing pretty good. That's in this little jug here. You can see the switchgrass on the left and the Canada Wildrye on the right. And look how tall the Canada Wildrye is. And then the sneezeweed, we're getting a few little bitty, itty bitty baby true leaves coming out. It's taking a little bit. And then we have purple coneflower here. Some of them have true leaves and some of them don't, but the true leaves are very new, so they're tiny. Here's more purple coneflower, same thing. This one's bad. We got a little bit of mold in here. This is the side oats grama, however you want to say it. This one's not been doing too good. Some of the plants have actually died, so that's not good. All the other ones went up in numbers, and this one actually went down in numbers. So I'm keeping an eye on that one. This is Indian grass, and I am just not sure why, but just 1 came up, only 1. I don't know if that's just common with Indian grass, if it just has a low germination rate, or if it actually needs some stratification. Because online, you know, a lot of these places, like I say, they say different things. Some say that the grasses need 20 days of cold stratification, and some say that they don't need any stratification, and some say they need dry stratification, and, you know, it's a mixed bag. And some say cold stratification, some say dry, some say moist. It's all over the place. But typically they either say they don't need any or they need like 20 days. So obviously these I'm growing without any stratification. Well, I don't know if that's obvious to you guys, but what I mean is I'm growing them inside, and I just put the seeds straight in the soil. Like, I didn't stratify these at all. Full disclosure. And so maybe Indian grass actually needs a little bit, or maybe the seeds weren't very good, or maybe I didn't put enough viable seed in here somehow. Maybe there was chaff. I don't really know, but there's only 1 in there. And then last but not least, we've got wild bergamot, which is also getting some true leaves. It looks a little dry. I'm gonna have to water this bergamot for sure. The rest of them, I don't know. Might need a water. I don't know. I think these are okay. This one's feeling a little bit light. This one definitely needs water. So I'm gonna be watering that right now. And I'm gonna be watering it from the bottom because I'm gonna take these boxes out. And I'm just gonna put that pot in this clear tray and I'm gonna water it from the bottom. And that's the update. Seedling update. Correction. Indoor seedling update. Friday, February 16th, 2024. I know we've got a little bit of mold here and there. That's not good. Got a little bit of, I don't know, algae or mold or something. But look at these babies. Most of them are looking pretty good. The slowest one to do anything was Indian grass, which is this one. But we had one seedling for the longest time, and now it looks like we have 2 more Indian grass seedlings here, so that's kind of exciting. Switchgrass is, that's the one that like lost seedlings, and it might be this mold, I'm not really sure. But the wild bergamot is looking good. The Salvia coccinea actually looks like it's about to get its second set of true leaves. And I'm very excited about that. Look at that. Look at that. There is a little bit of maybe powdery mildew on them, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but that might be what that is. And then here's some purple coneflower looking good, getting its first set of true leaves on some of these. More purple coneflower over there. And then we have switchgrass on the left and Canada Wildrye on the right. And if you'll recall, all of these were sown on January 29th indoors with no cold stratification in the fridge or anything, just sown in these pots because I read that these species specifically supposedly do not need stratification. But again, I read mixed things online, especially with the grasses, so I was just gonna try it. And here we have aromatic aster getting its first set of true leaves. As you can see, I'm really excited about those little babies. And then here we have sneezeweed getting its first set of true leaves. Yeah, so that's what we have. A lot of these are getting their first set of true leaves. Some of these are getting their second set of true leaves. And then some of these, like these 2 grasses here, Switchgrass and Indian grass, are kind of lagging behind. Don't know how they're going to do. But look how tall Canada Wildrye is. It's so tall. So tall. But yeah, let me know in the comments how your seedlings are doing, if you're growing any indoors or if you have any outside, let me know. All right, everyone, so seedling update. It is Sunday, February 18th, I think, and this is what I have right now. I know they're looking a little bit dry on this end with these bigger containers. These look moist just because I actually just now watered all of these from the bottom. I poured water into the bottom of here and I let them soak it up. So this is where we're at. I might have to do it again for the bigger pots back here because they do still look dry, but I'm going to give it a few minutes, see if they moisten up. And then here's the bergamot and the Salvia coccinea doing pretty good. Okay guys, check this out. This is the Salvia coccinea. Look at the roots. They went down to the bottom of the yogurt container and they went in a circle. So it's a good thing, I think it's a good thing that I'm about to divide these up and transplant them into 2 separate containers. Hopefully it's a good thing. Hopefully I don't disturb them too much. I'm trying to be careful, but we will see what I can do with these roots. Seedling update, Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. So I potted up the Salvia coccineas. So I separated the clump they were kind of getting root bound. The roots were just circling the bottom of the pot because they were in one of these little yogurt ones. So I put them in these really tall, really tall takeout cups. And there's a hole in the bottom of each one about that big. So just letting you know, hopefully they'll do okay. I did have to divide them, so I just divided the whole clump in half. That's what I did. The rest are all just growing slowly, getting true leaves. But the Salvia coccinea was just growing so fast, so I was like, I've got to do something. And I'm just enjoying these little babies growing. We're getting a second set of true leaves on some of these. And the other ones just have like their first set of true leaves. I actually can't really tell with grasses. You know, I don't know. They're different to me. It's harder for me to see the non-true leaves from the true leaves. You know, with like bergamot, it's easy to tell. Like the baby leaves are those little kind of like bean-shaped leaves, you know, at the base. Same thing with the salvia, which they're kind of starting to disappear now, but just because their true leaves are getting so big. But anyway, that's the update. That's what we have going on right now. Update. It is Thursday, February 22nd, 2024, and this is a little seedling update. So I've got purple coneflower here and here. I've got bergamot, wild bergamot here. I've got Canada Wildrye, Switchgrass here. I've got Side Grama here. I have Indian grass here. I have Salvia coccinea in these 2 cups. Growing strong and recently divided. I have sneezeweed here, and I have aromatic aster right here. We're getting the second set of true leaves on the aromatic aster, and just starting to get the second set of true leaves on the sneezeweed, but it's growing a little slow. And we have the first set of true leaves on the coneflower and the second set of true leaves on the bergamot. And I cannot tell with grass. I don't know why, but with grass it's hard for me to tell what the true leaves are and what the cotyledons are and how many sets of true leaves we have. If anyone is good with grass, let me know. But yeah, that's a little seedling update for today. You all requested it, and it's finally here. Reduce Your Lawn shirts are now available in my brand new merch shop. Thanks so much for supporting the wildlife habitat we're creating. To support the channel, like the video, comment, and subscribe. You can also support my work by buying art from me at macylou.com. Thanks for watching!